me to do this, he must believe in me, then your numbers will get better.
Here is Lin, swooping through the lane. Jeremy Lin flips it home, and we know he can drive.
We should put that ball down a second or third time, and we know that 7-footers are dribbling too much. That's a bad thing.
Lin trying to race in the lane, flips it up and in. That's a nice take with a fading shot clock.
Himself, his body, but he's got a presence amongst this team. You could see it throughout practices and when he's around the guys, and I think everyone is really ready for him to take control, especially of the offense.
Yeah, Sarah, and just to tag on that, I think one of the keys why I think this is really going to work for Jeremy Lin is he buries one from long range. Tell you a little bit about their offense, too, with Brook Lopez, that he's talking about sliding a 7-footer to the three-point line for a three-point shot in a set.
Crafty move from Lin to get to the line.
One of the things about Lin is he just keeps coming at you, doesn't he?
Well, if you look at the analytics on drives from Jeremy Lin, he has always been able to get into the paint. You see the numbers in Charlotte last year. That has never been an issue for him. And he's big enough to finish as well.
Well, and he's tricky enough to get his shot off, too. You know, he just doesn't traditionally come down the lane, go up on one leg and just, you know, instead, you know, they tie him up. But he at least didn't put it down a second and third time. When he puts it a second and third time, that's when it's going to get stripped on.
He wins the jump. Lin with space, gives it up. Hollis Jefferson flies in and gets fouled. Nearly.
It was pretty bad.
But sometimes we all need that in our lives, Jim.
Well, yeah, you need somebody to put a fist under your chin to straighten you out too a little bit. You just did that.
Lin lines it up and cans it. Jeremy Lin. Lopez, this time guarded by Morris, trying to spin around him, up, under, and in. Oh, that's nifty for the big man.
Well, that's a 7-footer getting down probably in the 5'10" range after a while to make that shot happen. And you got to be careful. Once again, you notice how much traffic there was around him after that second dribble.
8 points for Lopez. Lin with the steal. Lin in the open floor. Lin in. Whoa! And blew it. That was the rare backwards finger roll. Here's Lopez again, cradling. Found Booker, a lot of traffic there. Foy on the drive, the floater banks off. Lin will pop, you bet. The three-point shot is going down for Jefferson. When Kenny Atkinson has talked about Hollis Jefferson, he said, you know, so much focus on the shot, but we feel like he can be a playmaker for us. That we can put him in situations where he's making good decisions, like that.
Well, if he does that, in terms of, and I don't even mean the pass, Jefferson.
Drummond, no, and Hamilton was able to push him out just enough.
And we've seen him hit a couple of those on the right baseline side in the first half.
Foy kicks, Lin, no hesitation. Got it again! Jeremy Lin, 5 of 6 from deep. Hasn't been able to make it work yet in the NBA. This is 4th year. And the Nets have liked what they've seen thus far. They feel like, hey, he has a couple elite skills as Harris puts that home on a nice delivery from Jeremy Lin. And the Nets can dribble this one out. Preseason game number 1 for that new tandem is in the books. Jeremy Lin sparkled with 21 points, and Kenny Atkinson picks up a W here in his first game as a head coach in exhibition basketball. 101-94 the final. Nets use the three-point ball early and often. 14 of 34 from deep, 41%. And a lot of things to feel good about tonight, Jim.
I thought there was. I think, you know, we talked about it defensively. A couple of adjustments have to be made. That's clear and obvious that you have to do that after your first preseason. But I thought the moving of the basketball was good. We talked about no one holding on to it too long. I thought passing it, 21 assists with their 35 buckets. I think that number could even go a little bit higher. So overall, pretty good overall effort by the Nets.
Let's check in with Sarah Kustok.